Mother's Day 2025 is coming up pretty quick, and it really feels like we're seeing a change in how people want to celebrate it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, less about the typical gifts and more about giving an experience.
Interesting.
And spa getaways seem to be at the top of that list. Like, we're finally realizing that well-being and a chance to escape, that's a really valuable gift.
Makes sense. I mean, it does show that you care about the person, not just getting them some random thing, but,
Yeah.
you're actually investing in their well-being and you're helping them make memories that'll stick around, way after the massage is over.
Exactly. And that leads perfectly into what we're diving deep into today. You ever feel like you just want the essential information without having to wade through tons of articles and stuff?
Oh, all the time.
Well, we've done that part for you. We took a deep dive into the Indulge Mom, the Ultimate Mother's Day Spa Getaway Guide 2025 article from Spavelous online magazine. Think of it as your shortcut to understanding how to plan an amazing spa experience for mom, whether you're thinking super luxurious or something a little more budget friendly.
So we're giving everyone the cheat sheet.
This article and our chat today has all the insights you'll need.
Love it. So should we jump right in then?
Let's do it. One thing that really struck me from the article is that a spa getaway, it's way more than just some pampering. It's not just a quick massage or a facial.
It goes way deeper than that.
What's the article say about that?
Well, it talks about how these spa retreats, they give you this powerful combo of physical relaxation, which we all know about, but also like emotional nourishment too.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, and when you think about it, that time away from all your responsibilities and the soothing treatments, they actually help lower your cortisol levels, that stress hormone, and it just brings a sense of calm.
I can definitely see that.
And it lets you, truly rest emotionally and just reconnect with yourself, which is something that a lot of us just don't have time for these days.
So true.
And it's a way to show the moms in our lives that we see them, we see how much they do, and that we value it.
It's like a real investment in them, not just a temporary treat.
Exactly.
I love that. So the guide then gets into the practical stuff about actually choosing the right spa. What are some of the most important things we should be considering?
Okay, well, the Spavelous article highlights a few key things. First up is location and accessibility. It's not always just about being convenient, although that's a plus for a quick trip. They actually suggest that sometimes picking a place that's further away, more remote, that can actually make you feel even more relaxed and like you've really escaped.
That makes sense. Getting away from it all can be a gift in itself sometimes.
Exactly. So it depends what kind of experience you're going for. A quick recharge, close to home, or a complete break from everything.
I love how you put that. What else did they emphasize?
The next thing is the range of services they offer. They really say to take a good look at the spa menu. Do they have treatments that the mom in your life would actually like and that would benefit her? Is there more than just the usual massage and facial? Maybe she'd love something like specialized skincare or hydrotherapy or even something more holistic.
Yeah.
It's all about making it personal for her.
It's not one size fits all at all. And I'd imagine the atmosphere of the spa, how it feels when you're there, that has to be important too, right?
Huge. They call it ambiance and amenities, and those play a big role in how much you enjoy the whole experience.
For sure.
Think about the design of the place, the lighting, even the scents they use. Do they make you feel relaxed and calm?
Right.
What about the facilities? Do they have a nice pool, a sauna, peaceful lounges where she can relax before or after her treatment?
Yeah.
All these little details contribute to making her feel pampered and like she's really escaping the daily grind.
It's like the difference between a good treatment and a truly transformative experience, right?
Exactly.
And it probably goes without saying, but doing a little research before you book is always a good idea, isn't it?
Always. The article really stresses checking the spa's reputation and reading reviews. What are people saying about their time there? Are they consistently praising the service, the skill of the therapist, how clean the facilities are?
Yeah.
Getting those firsthand accounts can be super valuable and help you avoid any disappointments.
Smart. Okay, let's talk about the big one, the thing that often sways the decision. Budget. Does the article give any advice on how to make a spa getaway a little easier on the wallet?
They do. One big tip is to look for package deals instead of booking each treatment separately. A lot of spas bundle their popular treatments together at a lower price.
Oh, that's good to know.
Also, they mention off-peak discounts. If you're flexible with your dates, you might find some good deals by booking during the week or during their slower seasons.
Those are some really helpful tips. Anything else to keep in mind on the budget front?
Yeah, they do say to remember those extra costs that might not be obvious right away. Things like tips for the therapists, fees for using certain amenities, or even meals at their restaurant can really add up.
That's
Always a good idea to ask about any extra charges before you book so you're not surprised when you get the bill.
good advice. Okay, now for the really fun part. The Spavelous article spotlights some of the best Mother's Day spa destinations 2025 right here in the US. And it's such a diverse list. Let's take a look at a few of these and see what makes them special. First up is Aspen, Colorado. What kind of experience are they suggesting there?
Aspen is all about mixing exciting outdoor adventures with serious relaxation. They recommend the spa at the Little Nell. So you could imagine like a morning hike surrounded by those incredible mountain views and then coming back for a muscle-soothing massage with locally sourced aromatherapy oils.
Wow.
It's that mix of being active and then recovering that makes it unique.
Sounds perfect for a mom who loves both nature and pampering. Next on the list is Mackinac Island, Michigan. That has a completely different vibe, doesn't it?
Totally. Mackinac Island has that old world charm with its Victorian architecture and that gorgeous waterfront. Astor's Salon and Spa at Grand Hotel is the recommendation, which suggests a spa experience that's a little more traditional, steeped in history and elegance.
Very charming, like stepping back in time. And then we have Solvang, California. I instantly think windmills and amazing pastries.
You got it.
Yeah.
They describe Solvang as this unique Danish village with a really cool cultural feel, all surrounded by beautiful vineyards. They suggest the Wine Valley Inn and cottages, which hints at a more intimate experience, definitely with a wine country focus. You could picture yourself having a relaxing spa treatment and then heading to a local winery for a tasting.
Perfect for a mom who appreciates a bit of European flair and a good glass of wine. Okay, next up is Santa Fe, New Mexico. What kind of atmosphere does the article highlight there?
Santa Fe is all about rich culture, a lively art scene, and those super restorative spas. The spa at La Posada de Santa Fe is their pick, and it sounds like a place that really embraces local traditions. Maybe they use native ingredients or draw inspiration from the artistic energy of the area.
It's like artistic tranquility. I can practically feel the desert sun and all that creative energy. Okay, Portland, Maine is next. Definitely a coastal vibe there, right?
Definitely. You've got those charming streets, delicious fresh seafood, and that overall coastal feel. They recommended the spa at Inn by the Sea, which seems to emphasize those natural elements. Think seaweed wraps or ocean-inspired aromatherapy.
So refreshing and revitalizing. Telluride, Colorado is up next. Another breathtaking mountain spot.
Telluride is all about those incredible scenic trails, historic streets, and a really unique personality. The spa at the Peaks Resort is the suggestion, and it sounds like a place with amazing views and maybe even treatments that use elements from the mountains, like a warm stone massage.
Okay, moving a little south, we have Jackson Hole, Wyoming. I think of those grand, dramatic landscapes.
Exactly. Huge peaks and even mentions of cowboy-themed nighttime fun nearby, which adds to the whole experience. The spa at Four Seasons Resort is what they suggest, and it sounds like a really luxurious and pampering experience set against this breathtaking backdrop.
Very cool. Nantucket, Massachusetts brings to mind classic New England charm. What do they highlight about it?
Oh yeah, it's all about those beautiful beaches, historic districts, and yummy seafood. They suggest Lavender Farm Wellness, which sounds like a more natural aromatherapy-focused place, probably using the calming powers of lavender and the peaceful island setting.
That sounds incredibly peaceful and restorative. Next up is Asheville, North Carolina. I've heard it's a great place for foodies.
It totally is. They describe Asheville as a mix of amazing historic luxury and a super vibrant food scene. Their pick is the spa at Omni Grove Park Inn, which sounds like a grand, maybe even historically significant spa experience where you can enjoy both wellness and fantastic food.
The best of both worlds. Okay, Palm Springs, California is featured too. Definitely a desert oasis feel.
For sure. You got that famous mid-century modern architecture and that classic desert escape vibe. Your Palm Hot Springs Resort and Day Spa Oasis is what they recommend, and it sounds like they focus on those therapeutic hot springs in a peaceful, sunny setting.
Perfect for soaking up some sun and those healing waters. Now, New Orleans, Louisiana, that's a bit of a surprise. I wouldn't immediately think of spas there.
Right. It's known for its vibrant jazz scene and unique food. But New Orleans also has some hidden gems for relaxation. They suggest Spa Isbel, which might offer a cool blend of southern charm and spa indulgence, maybe even using local ingredients or traditions.
Interesting contrast. Sun Valley, Idaho is on the list too.
Yeah. Sun Valley is all about luxury accommodations tucked away in these incredibly calm and scenic landscapes. The spa at Sun Valley Resort is their pick, suggesting a place that focuses on tranquility and high-end pampering, like a real escape into nature's peace.
Sounds so serene, a world away from the everyday hustle and bustle. And Charleston, South Carolina is next. Southern hospitality at its best.
You got it. Warm southern hospitality and that coastal elegance are what they highlight. They suggest the spa at the Charleston place, which probably reflects that refined and welcoming atmosphere, a perfect place for a sophisticated and relaxing retreat.
I can almost hear the gentle breezes and those friendly southern greetings. Okay, Willamette Valley, Oregon is up next, another gorgeous wine region.
Absolutely. Picture-perfect winery country with stunning vineyard views. They recommend the Allison Inn and Spa, which sounds like a spa experience that's deeply connected to the region's natural beauty and its famous winemaking traditions, maybe even with treatments that use grape seeds or something.
What a relaxing and sensory experience that would be. Austin, Texas makes the list too, famous for its live music.
Definitely. They mention that vibrant music scene and its unique, laid-back culture. They recommend Lake Austin Spa Resort, which sounds like a place that combines wellness with the city's energy, maybe offering outdoor activities on the lake, along with the usual treatments.
That's a fun and unexpected combination. Okay, Asbury Park, New Jersey is also featured. I feel like it has that vintage beachfront vibe, right?
Totally. Asbury Park has this cool mix of vintage charm and a stylish beachfront setting. They suggest the Asbury Ocean Club Hotel, which sounds like a chic, relaxing place by the ocean with a little bit of that retro flair.
Love it. Sounds like a really cool and trendy spot.
Mhm.
And then there's Sedona, Arizona. Those red rock formations are just amazing.
They're truly breathtaking.
Yeah.
And the spas there are all about that holistic well-being. Mi Amarmo is the one they suggest, and it sounds like a deeply restorative, maybe even spiritually enriching experience, drawing on the energy of those red rocks.
Wow, that sounds incredibly grounding. And Ojai, California is also included?
Ojai has this really creative and inspiring vibe, they say. And the food is amazing. Spa Ojai is their recommendation, and it sounds like a spa experience that balances artistic inspiration with delicious food and, of course, lots of relaxation.
A truly appealing combination for mind, body, and soul. Okay, Bar Harbor, Maine is next. It's right near Acadia National Park, right?
Right on his doorstep. They emphasize how incredibly beautiful Acadia is. The spa at Bar Harbor is their suggestion, and it sounds like a place that focuses on nature's beauty, a perfect tranquil escape after a day of exploring the park.
Sounds like a wonderful place to reconnect with nature. And finally, New York, New York. A totally different kind of getaway.
Oh yeah, you've got iconic landmarks, hidden gems, incredible food. It's all part of the New York experience. The spa at Mandarin Oriental, New York is their recommendation, and it sounds like a super luxurious, sophisticated urban spa with amazing views of the city.
Wow, what an incredible list. So many different options. No matter what kind of experience you're hoping to create for a special mom and whatever her preferences are, there's definitely a perfect spa getaway somewhere in the U.S.
Okay, so beyond just the location, what does the Spavelous article say makes a spa truly exceptional?
Well, they boil it down to a few key things. The first one is that unmatched service and professional care. You want to feel like you're being genuinely taken care of by skilled and attentive staff.
For sure. Then there's the luxurious ambiance and those top-notch facilities. That's what creates that feeling of escape and indulgence.
Absolutely.
Think high-quality everything, comfy furniture, well-maintained amenities. And then they talk about innovative and exclusive treatments. Those can really elevate the experience and make it memorable.
Right. You want something special.
Exactly. And finally, having consistently positive reviews from other guests is a really good sign that the spa is high quality and has a good reputation.
Those are all great benchmarks to keep in mind. Now, the article also touches on different types of spa retreats. Can you give us a quick overview?
Sure, they talk about luxury spa resorts, which are like the ultimate pampering experience with fancy accommodations, gourmet food that's good for you, and super exclusive treatments.
Sounds amazing.
Then there are budget-friendly spa retreats. These focus on giving you comprehensive packages, often with a local feel and an emphasis on community wellness activities.
So you don't have to break the bank to have a good experience.
Exactly. And they also mentioned exotic global destinations for people who want to go further afield, like traditional Asian retreats focused on ancient wellness practices, historic European spas known for their thermal waters, or those tropical paradise spots that combine luxury with stunning natural beauty.
So many choices. Now, the world of wellness is always changing. The article mentions some hot spa trends of 2025. What are some of the new and exciting treatments or approaches that are becoming popular?
Okay, well, they highlight three main trends. The first one is cryotherapy, which involves being exposed to super cold temperatures for a really short time.
Wow.
It's like a controlled burst of extreme cold that can help with inflammation and even release endorphins. Then there's sound therapy, which uses specific sound frequencies to balance your energy and help you relax and focus. And finally, there's biophilic designs, which is all about bringing nature into the spa environment.
Oh, interesting.
They use natural light, plants, and organic materials to enhance your overall sense of well-being.
That sounds amazing. Like you're really immersed in nature. Now, I know a lot of our listeners are thinking about a mother-daughter spa getaway. What does the article suggest to make those experiences even more special?
The Spavelous Guide really emphasizes how important it is to create those shared moments and strengthen your bond during a mother-daughter spa day.
I love that.
They specifically mention dual treatments where you can enjoy things like massages or facials together, side by side.
That's so nice.
They also talk about interactive wellness workshops. Those are a fun way to laugh together, learn something new, and just have that shared experience of discovering something.
I love it.
And they suggest finding spas that have private relaxation areas where you can have those quiet moments and meaningful conversations away from everyone else.
Those all sound like amazing ways to connect and create lasting memories that go beyond just the treatments themselves. And what about customizing the experience for a specific mom and her needs? Any tips on that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They suggest making it personal with bespoke treatments, things that are chosen specifically for her concerns and preferences.
Yeah.
They also say that having flexible schedules can make the experience way more relaxing. You're not rushing from one thing to the next.
Makes sense.
And they suggest giving her some exclusive skincare products that are tailored to her skin type. It's a thoughtful touch that she can enjoy even after the spa day is over.
It really is those little details that make a big difference. So, let's say someone is planning a spa getaway. What kind of preparation does the article recommend before the big day arrives?
Well, they really stress booking early, especially if it's around a busy time like Mother's Day.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You want to make sure you get the treatments and appointment times you want.
Right.
They also recommend having a consultation with a therapist beforehand, especially if there are any health concerns or specific preferences to discuss.
Good idea.
And of course, don't forget to pack all the essentials. Comfy clothes to change into, swimwear if there's a pool or hot tub, and some comfy sandals.
Great advice. And once you're actually at the spa, any tips for making the most of the experience while you're there?
They suggest really trying to disconnect from your phone and other devices so you can completely immerse yourself in that peaceful spa environment.
That's so important.
It's hard, but so worth it. Also, spacing out your treatments can help you savor each one and not feel rushed. And super important, stay hydrated.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Drinking plenty of water throughout the day will help you feel your best, and it'll actually enhance the benefits of the treatments.
Makes sense. All great reminders to really be present and enjoy the moment. And the feeling of well-being doesn't have to end when you leave the spa, right? What does the article say about extending those benefits?
They suggest trying to maintain the results of your treatments by sticking to a healthy diet and keeping up any skincare routines that were recommended.
Okay.
And they encourage incorporating some of those relaxing habits you experienced at the spa into your daily life, like taking baths or practicing mindfulness, just to keep that sense of calm going.
I love that. It's
What?
like bringing the spa home with you. Now, the Spavelous Guide has a really helpful FAQ section at the end. Were there any questions and answers that stood out to you as particularly important for our listeners?
Yeah, there were a few. One question was about the best age for a mother-daughter spa getaway. And they say to always check the individual spa's policies because some treatments and facilities might have age restrictions.
Right.
Some treatments are better suited for teens and older. They also talk about choosing the right spa, and they emphasize that you should think about both of your interests, the location, the types of treatments they offer, and if they have any special packages for mother-daughter experiences.
Makes sense.
And they address the cost, which of course can vary a lot depending on the spa and the treatments. They say that looking for package deals can often save you money.
That's a good tip.
For specific treatments that they recommend for mother-daughter pairs, they highlight side-by-side massages and facials as popular choices that can really enhance that bonding experience.
I like that.
And they even suggest ways to keep that relaxed feeling and connection going after you get back home. They recommend trying out some relaxation techniques together and planning regular mother-daughter activities.
Those are great ideas.
Overall, they sum up the benefits of a mother-daughter spa getaway as quality time together, making happy memories, and sharing experiences in a peaceful, relaxing setting. And finally, when it comes to planning, they remind everyone to book their appointments in advance, especially around holidays, and to make sure any treatments they choose are appropriate for everyone's age.
Wow, that's a really comprehensive look at the Spavelous article. It sounds like, with a little bit of thought and planning, anyone can create a truly memorable and rejuvenating Mother's Day spa getaway for 2025.
Absolutely. I think the most important thing is to really consider what would bring the most joy and relaxation to the mom in your life.
Yeah.
Whether it's a specific location, certain types of treatments, or just the overall atmosphere of the spa.
So, as you think about all these incredible options and the chance to create a really meaningful experience, what part of a spa getaway do you think would resonate most with the mom in your life? Or maybe, looking beyond the treatments themselves, what kind of shared experience do you imagine creating on a mother-daughter spa day?
Hmm. That's a good question.
It's something nice to think about as Mother's Day gets closer.
It really is. I think it comes down to giving a gift that nourishes not just the body, but also the mind and spirit.
So true. Well, here's to making Mother's Day 2025 extra special with a thoughtful and rejuvenating spa experience. Thanks so much for diving deep with us today.
My pleasure.